Mailbag. That's a mailbag.
That was good.
We got some mailbags here in the bag of mail.
How do we want to do this? Who wants to go what?
You can go.
You want to go? Do you want to do the dog pup, the photo
dog
first?
pup, yeah.
Dog pup?
The dog pup, yeah.
We got a photo from Nick. Hey, Viva. Here's my pup Peabody with a recent birthday gift. If you haven't seen Albert Pujols' Nemesis, I highly recommend it. There's Peabody.
Oh, and we'll flash Peabody up on the screen.
We will.
He's
and
cutie.
Nick is right. Peabody and Nick are both correct that Nemesis is a fun movie.
I have not seen it, but I did add it to my list after I got this email.
I'm a big Albert Pujols fan. Great filmmaker.
So thanks, Nick. Yeah, send us pictures of your animals with physical media. That's kind of cool.
We love it.
We love it.
Just send us pictures of your animals.
I have a great picture of Caribou with my Miss 45 VHS when they did the re-release of the big box. I have on Twitter, we got a question from Rassler82. They say, Fellini, any recommendations or favorites? Do you think he's a bit overrated? I will go first. I do not think he's overrated. When I went to school for film studies, he was the first director's class, or one of the first director's classes I took. So it was one of the first directors I did an actual deep dive into his filmography and stuff. And I'm a super big fan. Guy's talented. La Dolce Vita's top 5 favorite movies of all time. A little later on, I really recommend Juliet of the Spirits if you want some weird, wacky, colorful, kind of ghosty, horror adjacent, weird Fellini. What about you?
Excellent. First of all, no, Fellini's not overrated. That's a terrible thing to say. Why would you think that? My favorite Fellini film is Nights of Cabiria.
Oh, that's
starring his wife, Giulietta Massina. A beautiful movie, and it's sort of from before he became more noted for his surrealism, and it's before
it's that, and then it kind of 8.5, and then it was not down, but
it's a bit more straightforward.
Yeah.
And then if you want to get into his later period, Satyricon is unbeatable.
Satyricon is wild.
Yeah. So wild. Great movie. Good question.
Good question, though, and I hope you go and watch those 4.
Mm-hmm. If you haven't seen them.
If you haven't. Or,
and let us know what you like.
Yeah, what are your favorite Fellinis in the comments or viva@scarecrow.com.
Our friend of the show, friend IRL, and composer of the theme music to our podcast, The Suspense is Killing Us.
Check it out.
Corey Brewer asks, after watching Everything Everywhere All at Once, I realized I have a giant Michelle Yeoh blind spot. I've since watched Super Cop 2 and Yes, Madam. Yes, Madam's fucking excellent. Good job, Corey. Which I liked and loved, respectively. What are your Yeoh must-watch recs? You go.
I'm actually, coincidentally, going to be talking about one a little later. I'm going to talk about Danny Boyle's Sunshine. So I'll get into that a little bit more later, but definitely a great Yeoh performance. A while ago, Kevin on the show did a whole, I think it was right after Everything Everywhere All at Once came out, he did a whole thing where he took a bunch of Michelle Yeoh movies down and talked about it. So if you want to go back to that episode, don't know what number it is, maybe we'll figure it out. He mentioned the Heroic Trio, which I watched a couple days later and absolutely loved. So those are my 2.
Okay. I am glad that you mentioned Sunshine because I really, really love that movie. And I know a lot of people have issues with it, but I think it's great.
Yeah.
Also, she's in Avatar 2, which is coming out later this Christmas.
Are you excited for that?
Oh my God, you have no idea how much I love.
Really?
I'm a big James Cameron guy. I think Avatar rules. Very excited for the sequel. My picks would be Wing Chun.
Okay.
The Stunt Woman, which is really, really cool, not super easy to see, and one called Royal Warriors. Thanks, Corey.
Thanks, Corey.
We got postcards.
Mysterious postcard by nobody. It is Streetcar Named Desire poster on the front. And then it goes, Hi, Emily, Matt, and Rich. Can you share a recommendation for a favorite movie set in the South that does not involve flying a plane off a mountaintop?
Yeah, I don't like the implication.
You don't like the attitude of this postcard?
No. What are you going to go with?
I'm going to go with Baby Doll. I believe that's Elia Kazan. I'm going to go a little newer, The Paperboy with Nicole Kidman and Zac Efron.
Is that the Lee Daniels?
Yeah.
Well, that movie's wild.
It is campy trash. I'm going to go Bigelow's The Loveless.
Ooh.
Yeah. And Urban Cowboy.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I love Urban Cowboy.
I love Urban Cowboy.
You know what I love about
so
Urban
good.
Cowboy is Scott Glenn's black mesh t-shirt and one
I
rodeo
love that
glove.
black mesh t-shirt. I agree with you.
He makes that look so incredibly badass,
he does.
masculine. Like, he sells it.
I just want to go to that bar.
Yeah. I don't have that many picks. I have 2 picks.
Okay.
One, this is going to get me into trouble, Mandingo.
I don't know what that is.
Mandingo is an incredible movie. One
I'm
of
scared.
the greatest and most intense exploitation movies of all time. It will offend you. It's designed to offend you. But I do think that it is purposefully so. I think it is
Okay.
I think it's up to something productive. We can talk about it maybe some other time, but it's a great film. It's like a key influence on Django Unchained.
Cool.
And then Jean Renoir's The Southerner.
I haven't seen that one.
Terrific film, sort of a country noir in a way, but there's other stuff going on there, and you know, Renoir, you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
That's a great movie.
Cool. Well, thanks whoever sent us that postcard, which we maybe
We think we know who did it,
we
but
know.
we're not sure.
But we definitely know who sent us this
Yes,
postcard.
we do. We got this postcard. Did you show the front of the postcard?
Yeah.
Okay. This postcard came from Devil's Tower, National Monument, Devil's Tower, and it's from Kevin Clark.
Kevin Clark. You guys might remember him. He did the
R.I.P.
first 45 episodes.
Yeah,
of the show.
before his untimely death.
Yeah. On
But he's sending us
Devil's
postcards
Rock or
from
whatever.
Devil's Tower for me on the grave. Hi, Emily, Rich, Matt, and Scarecrows. Sadly, I did not see any aliens at Devil's Tower, but the trail is littered with the bones of the people they captured and ate.
Perfect.
So pretty good. Question. What's y'all's favorite movie location you've visited? You go.
Okay, I think I did mention this on the show when, after it happened, but I accidentally went to the bar from Goodfellas where they have the Christmas party where De Niro gets really mad that everyone's spending all the money.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was in Queens when I went and visited my friend Corey, and we went to Queens to go try to see Houdini's grave at one of the cemeteries, and we couldn't find a good place to park to see it, so we were like, let's just get a beer and a burger somewhere. So we were like, oh, this looks like a real divey place. And then we go inside, and we were sitting down, and he's like, there's a lot of, like, Goodfellas memorabilia behind you. And I was like, holy shit, wait, this is it. Like, and
That's wild.
yeah, so that's my favorite spot. I haven't been to a lot of movie locations, though, I don't think. Do you have some favorites?
My favorite is the Texas Chili Parlor from Death Proof.
Oh, cool.
That was rad.
Where is that?
In Austin, Texas.
Whoa.
In the movie, it looks like a roadhouse. Like, it looks
Yeah.
like it's out in the middle of nowhere, but it's actually like a couple blocks from the Capitol. It's like right downtown.
Oh, okay, cool.
It was really cool, and it looks exact. I mean, like they didn't do much changing of it to dress it for the movie. It looks pretty much like that, except now there's just like there's Death Proof stuff around.
Did you put a song on the jukebox?
No, because the jukebox is not there.
Ah, bummer.
Because the jukebox in the movie is Quentin's jukebox.
Oh, of course it is.
The first time I went to Austin, I insisted on being taken to all the Death Proof places.
Oh, yeah.
Just Death Proof is one of my all-time favorite movies.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
Also, I guess, like, the railroad from Twin Peaks, where the girl, not Laura Palmer, but the
Ronette
other
Pulaski?
girl, yeah, where she walks down and it's really fucking spooky. I've been there, and it's pretty creepy.
The train station from the end of Blowout in Philadelphia.
Ooh, that's awesome.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Been to a lot of the Philly locations because I lived there for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Space Needle.
Parallax View.
Yeah. Parallax View, Space Needle.
Yeah, I don't know. I might think.
I
of
think those are
something
good
later.
answers.
Those
It's
are good
solid. Rich,
answers,
do you
though.
have any?
I've been to.
There's that porno movie we shot in your house.
There's a porno we shot at my house.
Your favorite location?
Favorite location. I was at when I was in Amsterdam, I was at the hash bar that's in the second Ocean's movie.
Ooh.
The dump thing. And then I was also in the same European trip in the Ferris wheel that is featured at the end of The Third Man.
Oh, cool.
That's rad.
I was hoping you were going to say the Ferris wheel from the Living Daylights, but
Yeah, no.
that would only appeal to me.
This was in Vienna.
That was in Vienna. I wonder if it's the same Ferris wheel. Is that it for Mailbag? Are we good?
I think that is it.
That was a really
for
good mailbag. It was
That
like
a solid-
concise,
Yeah. Some interesting,
good
unique
questions.
questions.
Yeah.
You too can be on Mailbag if you email
Mad Max
us.
be on Mailbag.
Viva@scarecrow.com. If you can also shoot us questions at Physical Viva on Twitter. You could send stuff into the store, 5030 Roosevelt Way, Northeast Seattle, Washington, 98105, or you can come on in and drop shit off. Yeah.
Do it.
Mailbag.